Hi, Karen. Okay, so here we are back for our 3 o'clock show. We have a guest. He decided to sew with us, and he can't find his glasses. So this should be fun. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Gloria. Hi, Troy. Hi, Constance. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Kathy. Yes, so much fun. Okay, so this is the one for you cruisers you guys made on the cruise. Perfect little bag. It's the greatest bag. It'll hold cell phone money, lippy. It's a great design. It comes in 3 sizes. You can make the 5x7, a 6x10, and this is the 8x8. So we all made the 6x10 on the cruise, and we gave you enough fabrics to make the 8x8 at home, which was the bigger print, which is the green fabric that is in this kit, which would be this purse here. Cute, cute stuff. Now, we thought it would look cute in red, white, and blue. So we made, look how cute that is. I know, we made the 8x8 one with the little charmy. Oops, we didn't tuck out this. Oh, there we go. So how adorable is this for summer, right? It's so cute. And we did our lining inside with the Star Spangled fabric. We did our backing with this beautiful flower print. We absolutely love this line of fabrics. So we're going to make the 6x10 with you guys on camera, but Steven's joining us, and he's going to make the 8x8 on the new Bernina machine. So this should be fun with no glasses. So we will try this. Fine. Yeah, it's really, really cute stuff and very, very quick and easy. So we are.
I don't think I.
We're going to use the 6x10. Okay, so the 6x10 is going to be using no-show stabilizer, the 6x10 hoop. We have our fabrics all cut. This is going to be our backing. There's going to be batting. There are 2 hoopings for this project. You are going to do the backing first in a separate hooping. Once that's done, we're going to re-hoop and do the front of the bag. So much fun. And the thumbtacks, Mary Lou remembered the thumbtacks, so we'll show you that method also. So this is going to be our first hooping, is going to be the back of the bag. Then all of these other fabrics we have pressed and cut as per our instructions for the front of the bag. And we will be constructing that after we do the back of the bag. So she's threading with a blue, smoky blue color, we decided. So now she's going to do a placement stitch directly on the stabilizer for the batting. And then I will help her trim it, and then we'll get Mr. Steven set up. These bags are so fun.
Steve is ready to go.
Steve will just have to wing it and squint a lot. We've got a couple of people looking for his glasses. This is what he did. He took them off to run next door because he didn't want them to darken up. So they got to be at one of the places. Look how cute he is. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, so talk about this Bernina.
So, so Mary Lou is sewing on the new Baby Lock Radiance limited edition, and I thought we would do a sew-off, like a head-to-head competition.
I've got the smaller design though.
Well, that's fine. Don't let him know that.
I'm just kidding.
Girls roll, boys roll.
We're just having a friendly sew-along.
Yes.
So I'm working on the new Bernina 990. I'm using the largest hoop that came with the machine for this project, and it's going to hold our stabilizer. So I'm going to hoop that up. So this is one piece of no-show stabilizer. I'm going to squeeze.
What size hoops do come with this machine? Just
so this
matter
machine,
of fact.
It comes with the largest hoop, which is the 12x16.
Okay.
So you can do a true 12-inch block.
Nice. Nice.
That's right.
It also comes with one that's closer to a 6x10 size.
Okay.
One 5x7 and one both 4x4. So it comes with 4 nice hoop sizes.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to pinch right here, and it releases
Kathy,
the hoop
it depends
for us.
on the bag. If we're doing our poppy bag, then you would have wanted the bow saw. But for this particular bag, we're using batting. It just depends on the bag. Okay, sorry. So we're just answering some questions here.
Yep. So I'm going to take the top portion of the hoop off. I'm going to lay our...
This is Kimberbell design, yes.
No-show down. I'm going to put our top hoop in.
These hoops are fascinating.
They are very...
They're just not hard on the fingers.
Like this. Okay, and then once you've just placed it together, you're going to take your knob and just turn it.
That is so crazy.
Till it clicks.
And I heard a loud click. Okay. And then what I do is I see a little bubble. I'm just going to go ahead and we just give this a little
Tug.
just to make sure everything's good. The last thing you want to do is on the corners here, you want to push through corner and you want to push through corner because you want, see how the, can they see that? The edge of the hoop is beyond the frame so that the base of the machine is riding on the stabilizer. All the hoops should run like this, from no matter what brand it is, whatever sewing machine brand you have, your hoop should be able to push so that it rides on the base of the machine. Okay, and then once we've got it all tightened down, I give this one more turn, and then I get another click out of it. Okay,
Yes.
and we're all set to go.
Okay, Dolores, yes, you can on the Kimberbell website right now at Me Time. They have these kits. It does come with the file. And
Right there, she's.
Jana, we are doing the 3/4 inch D-rings. Stephen is actually going to do the 1/2 inch because that's all we had, but it's 3/4 if you want to make more of what you made on the cruise. Okay, kids.
I didn't put mine in yet.
Okay, so you're going to do a placement stitch
Oops.
directly on the stabilizer of the particular thread color that you're quilting in. Boy, I'm glad this isn't a contest. I just love this line of fabric, and I thought, let's make as much as we can with it.
And I'm doing the 6x10. Embroidery.
What was that?
Okay.
It was the box,
The accessory
box.
packs?
That's A-okay.
Well, at least it wasn't the unit. And off they
Oopsie
go, is
daisy.
right, Troy. Sewing crazy. The Charming Duffel, they would use the bow saw. That's what Tiffany would use, the bow saw on the Charming Duffel. Beth, we do not, and we should, but we do not right now. No, Troy didn't, but it's okay. It was just the accessory tray that fell off. Okay, so we're going to do a placement stitch directly on your stabilizer and place your batting over that. It will tack it down. Woo, listen to that machine purr. Mary Lou, since it's boys against the girls, I'll trim for you.
Okay.
I'm going to have to trim for him too since he doesn't have his glasses.
No, I can trim.
I gotcha.
So the Bernina's machines uses a hopping foot. So you'll see that every time this needle goes up and down, the foot hops up and down. That helps keep the fabric on the base of the machine, so you get I feel like a truer, better stitch when you're working with this machine. Especially if you're going to go through any fabrics that have vinyl or have some resistance for the needle to go through, that hopping foot's going to be able to keep that foot down for you. So we're going to cover our placement line.
I'm just dropping everything
tack this
today.
down.
It's all good. It's fine. Thanks, Kate. Okay, so I'll trim for Mary Lou, and then it's going to do a placement stitch for your fabric. Everybody likes to skip that one, but don't skip it because then you'll get confused. Then you'll
And then
start
you'll
being
wonder
like,
what the
did I
heck?
go ahead or not? Just do what they have in their directions. It's just so much easier. Some people like to jump ahead and say, we don't need that placement, but we do kind of need it just to keep our head on straight after 2 p.m. on these days.
Otherwise, you should do a no-sew.
That's right. There you go. Now, Stevens, I made a little bit more of a challenge for him because I'm using some fabrics that he's going to have to kind of fussy place.
Fussy cut, yes,
Fussy
fussy.
place.
Good, I can be fussy.
Okay, good. I believe that.
Okay. So trim this.
Yes, I will do that for you. Then you next will do a placement stitch for your fabric. So again, this is a Me Time by Kimberbell pattern and design. If you were on our cruise, you did receive it and the kit, but if you want this design, you can go on to the Kimberbell website, to the Me Time, and you'll be able to purchase it.
Which block is in the background? I'm asking what block is in the background. What block are we talking about, Diane?
We're
What
doing
we're showing is the.
we're doing the back of the bag right now. So both of them are
I
doing.
think she's asking what's the blocks in the background, maybe.
Oh, I don't know. Which block, Diane? Okay, you can do a placement
Okay.
stitch
Oh,
a while.
sorry.
We don't putts here.
You just move right along. I'm too short.
Go up a little higher.
I can go down.
It's the wrong
I
part.
think it's the wrong one.
It is.
You're like sideways on it. It's this one here.
Thank you. As long as I stay away from that one spot.
So again, this is the backing of the hoop. So we're just going to go ahead and quilt. Mary Lou is in the race. She's winning.
I have to go sew my straps.
Oh,
So
we can just use the
I'll
cream.
just
Cut
do
those.
the cream.
Okay, so I'm giving you this one. You're going to have to fussy center it so it makes it nice for the back.
Okay.
So I gave him that really cool quilted print look that comes in this Star Spangled Beauty fabric line. So we're going to have him put this on the back of the purse, and we're also going to put it on the front of the purse. We just think it's too cute.
Could I have a like a felt or just a marking tool?
Yeah,
Quick,
in
I'll
this
be
drawer
out.
here.
This is good.
There's chalk.
And I need a couple pens.
You're going to seriously write with pen.
No.
There's
just wait,
chalk
just wait,
and
just
there
wait.
is
Just hold on,
friction.
Hold on. It's
he
okay.
knows what he's doing.
No, he doesn't.
He thinks he knows what he's doing.
Don't
I know what I'm
defend
doing.
him, Mary Lou. Let's see what he's doing. If you give me your, we're just going to use that.
I'm
your
just
strap.
I'm just going to use this for the strap.
Why
thing.
don't you just do the red? Because we're not going to do the strapping to go through.
But it has to fit the
You have the 3/4 inch.
and that's 1 inch.
Oh, okay.
So what I've done is I've marked where the center of the batting is. I just measure corner to corner and measure where the center of the batting is. And then I'm going to take
Jana, no.
this, what part of the center of this do we want?
But the
Well,
spring
it
event.
depends on
yes.
what you want to.
Yes, the gals versus the one-eyed man.
So I think we could do right here as our center.
Yeah.
Oh, Diane, that block on the back of that shirt is one of Tommy's new quilts on the blocks that I just put on the back of a jean shirt. No, Ruth Ann, it's one of Tommy's.
And we'll just put that.
New quilts on the block is his USB stick. It can be found in our comments sold.
Do I want to do that?
No, yours is
Because
not.
you said if you wanted mommy and me, and it's not won't be mommy and me then.
So I feel like that
You're
centered
using
it
the
up.
blue
So
as the
this
back?
is going to be the center of our design here, the
The
way I
flowers?
that cut. And that's how I'm going to,
That's what we did.
okay?
Oh, you mean for the strapping? We can.
And
you want.
I will tack this down.
Where do I just put this on it?
Oh, the pillow?
I'll do that.
I'm not.
I wonder if I had
roll
enough
down.
fabric to put. Let's see what it's going to look like. One of the stars.
Diane,
in
if
the
you're talking about the black pillow, that is We Love to Stitch. If you're talking about the jean shirt, then that is a Tommy block.
Whoops. So that's my back. I'm going to hoop again.
Okay, we're rehooping, and all we're going to do is cut the stabilizer only off of here. I'll do that after she rehoops.
Okay.
Again, this is
I'll
done
do
in
that.
2 hoopings, guys. You're going to do the back of your purse first. Then you're just going to trim the stabilizer off only, leaving the fabric. Do not trim the fabric. Do not trim down to those stitch lines. Just the stabilizer. Get that stabilizer off of there, and then you'll
Next
see the
thing is the
magic when we
quilting.
go to add the back. And then you just set this aside. Okay, Diane, that is a We Love to Stitch. Ruth Ann was correct. The black one, I don't know which one they can see from, it's not the blue one, is it?
Probably the black one.
Yeah, okay. Well, look at you, fancy.
I find this funny compared to some of the other bags that they do, that they don't put something above the zipper. They just do the
Yeah, there's
bottom.
no batting above the zipper, and Kimber Bell always did do that, yes. They're looking for their pink bag. Is that something from Tommy?
Yeah. That's for the Easter pillow.
Okay. They're going out. They did come in, and they are going out. The pink bags that you guys are looking for, I did see them downstairs, and I do know they're shipping. So again, this is Hoop Studio. It is under Kimber Bell, and it is under their Me Time, which is this little logo here. But if you type in Kimber Bell and you just go Me Time Embroidery, and then you go to Hoop Studio, you can order past, present, and future ones. In fact, here's the future one. I just got this one in February. And one of the girls on our cruise, Chris, she had hers done. This is their new bag. Isn't it so adorable? So again, I got it in the mail with the Hoop Studio. I got the fabric. I've got the buttons, the charms, the zipper, everything to make this, the strapping, the lining, everything. So it's a really cute monthly club that you can belong to and just get whatever is coming out. We absolutely love them. I know when I was little, we had Fat of the Month, it was called. My sisters and I, we all got a craft every month in the mail, and it was so much fun. Okay, so now we're going to do the placement for the zipper.
After we trim.
So I'll trim this batting. This is the front of the bag now. So it did the little placement line here, and now we're going to put it back in there, and it's going to do a placement stitch for the zipper. And I know it seems crazy, but we bring it out to a flat surface all the time to trim and to place zippers and to do everything because we want it to be even. I know a lot of you like to just sit on your lap and do it, or try to do it while it's still in the hoop, and if that works for you, that's fine. We just like to do it.
But there's always that one time that it's going to pop.
Right.
You know?
That's
And
right.
So you don't want to have to deal with that.
That's right. Taffy, if you go on to Kimber Bell and you type in Me Time, it will come up.
Or you can go under Me Time Delivered.
Yeah. You also need your Kimber Bell tape for this project in quite a few areas. So in all fairness, Stephen is doing the bigger bag, so he does have to take a little longer.
And I did start before he did.
That's right. Okay, so now it has made a stitch for your zipper. And you're going to take the zipper, make sure it works before you guys place it in your project. And you're going to place both of them on the outside of the stitch line. So we want to put this
Do I want
one
red
here.
or do I want blue on that one?
I don't know. I thought we wanted red. Or do you want blue? Or maybe we want blue.
I don't know.
Do you have blue?
Yeah.
Oh, then
Do I want the blue?
if it's going to be Mommy and me, yeah,
Since the rest of it is not Mommy and me.
that's right.
We have the light. We have the darker one. So I'd like to just try and match it up with the.
Okay, you can take that out of
that
your
out.
hoop and rehoop another piece of no-show to get ready to do the construction of the top of your bag. Okay, now we placed her zipper. She's going to go back and tack it down. In the meantime, I'll trim your stabilizer off and we'll switch. You can hoop your little stabilizer again and get ready for your second
Whoops.
hooping.
The second hooping.
Yes. You're going to need that. So you get to figure that out.
My Lord.
We're going to place the top hoop inside the bottom hoop. And then give that knob a twist. Take this over.
I have to say, Steven, yours looks pretty cool.
Do you like it?
Yeah, you did very good. Let's just take a look at this one, kids. He really got that. Because it was a design where we wanted to have the pattern and kind of fussy cut it and fussy set it, he did perfect. I think we'll let him stay. Nancy, we're doing the 6x10 in Mary Lou's, and we're doing the 8x8 in Stevens.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm doing the top part, and that just has me place it down.
Did you trim
But
out the back of your zipper yet?
No, I did not.
Okay, we will do that next.
I will, because I'm always.
She's
I
rushing
do it
there.
after.
It's fine, and that's fine too. So she's placing the little accent strip on the top of the zipper. So she just did it at the top of the zipper teeth, like where it placed it, and now she's going to do like a little finger press, or you can do one of those wooden rollers. We had one of those at the event, so that they can finger press that down and make it nice and crisp. And then it does this like upside down U, tacking all that down. And then you're going to do the same with the one on the bottom.
Except I'll trim it out first. Since I did not. So I didn't put it in, Steve, because I don't know how that one works.
Okay, I'll show them how to trim out the back.
Okay. It will have changed.
So after you place your zipper, okay, you did the tack down of your zipper, boom, boom. You take and you turn the hoop over and you trim out of the back of the zipper just the stabilizer in between those two teeth.
Yep.
Do not hit the stitches, just the stabilizer only.
The very last
Like
one
I
of
said,
that one.
you want your bag to open when you're done with it. So you have to do
I'll
this.
do the placement line for it. The batting.
You're just taking that little stabilizer and getting that out of here. That's why we love these little snippies. They're perfect for this. Okay. Now we're going to take the fabric that we want on the front accent, and we're going to lay that one,
Nope.
this
the
one,
bottom.
widthwise right there. And then we're going to tack it down and flip it towards you. So now you're doing another placement stitch, Stephen, for the front of your bag, and it actually just has a smaller piece of batting.
Okay.
And now you'll do that tack down, and then we'll start building the front of your bag. Thank you, Libby. That is the website. Thanks, Sharon. So Libby posted the metimedelivered.com website. Where is the zipper pull when you see it? All the way to the left, Linda. We want it to the left, out of the way. There will be a step when we go to open it 3/4 of the way after we tack down our little tabbies. So Mary Lou just flipped that forward towards her, and now it's doing a tack down. That becomes the placement line for your accent fabric, which we're just going to place upside down along that line. All the way up. Yep.
And depending on your fabric, you might want to trim it out, but I'm not trimming it because
it was perfect.
The other color's blue.
So we're going to tack that piece down, and then she'll flip it towards her. Do a little finger press again so it's all nice and smooth.
Oh, that wasn't very good. I didn't do it right. Oh, yes,
You did.
I did it right.
You're fine.
I got confused for a minute.
We're good.
It's been one of those
Now
days.
it's going to do a big U, and it's going to tack down both of those fabrics right under the zipper, all the way down to the bottom, and back up to the zipper. It's going to do a big U.
I need to trim that.
And tack down both of them.
Steve's needs trimmed.
Okay, next you're going to do a placement for your zipper. Okay, so now you're going to do a placement for your zipper, and I will give you that up here to place it on.
And mine will now do the quilting.
Okay, it starts quilting on the bottom accent piece first. So it'll do that, then it'll go up and do the other two. This fabric line is so good. We love it.
Maybe I should do that.
Make the tabbies. Okay.
Yep, I'll make tabbies.
And we could just show them on the beige one how to do it. We just won't do it. Although we can. Oh, you already cut them. But that's okay for the beige one.
I have others, but I could do it.
Is this project batting?
Yes, we are doing the Kimberbell project batting. Okay, so now you're going to take this and you're going to place your zipper in that little placement line, and you're going to tape outside. You want to move that over a little bit more. Yeah, get them way out of the line. There's one piece of tape for you. There's another piece.
Where's the zipper pull?
It's over to the left. Make sure you tape outside the stitch line. That way when your stitches go through the tape, it's fine, but it's way easier when they don't. You want to put a piece of tape in the middle? You can. It does go through it. You can hold it. That's what we usually do. Okay, so now he's going to go back in and tack that down. You're right. Zipper pull is to the left, and you're face up.
I think this is my first time making one of these.
I think it is too. You're going to be a Kimberbella and a fella.
Yeah, Kimberfella.
The
Fella,
zipper
fella?
is face up, Karen. It's face up. The zipper is face up. The wooden roller does work great, doesn't it? Yes. And we should have that on the show today. And we don't.
I'm okay with my white thread still.
Yes, you sure are. Okay, so. Okay. Good job. Now at this point, you can take it out and trim the stabilizer out of the back of the thing, but you don't need to. We could just start layering because that's what Mary Lou did too. And we just are going to show that later. So now you're going to flip that upside down. You're going to take that all the way up. See where you're, nope, down towards you, right there. So see where your needle's going to drop. That's going to tack that down. Then you're going to flip it up.
Okay.
So now comes,
You might want to tape that in place or hold it in place. Okay, so now you're going to place your lining fabrics on the back. So she has, aren't we doing our tabbies first? Oh no, lining first. Okay,
we have to think about it. But I think maybe is that going to be big enough now?
I did it this way. It needs folded this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so your lining fabrics, they have you pre-fold them, pre-iron them in the beginning. So what I like to do is trim all these little threadies off of here, which we'll do with our little snippies. Just get them out of the way.
That's just so it doesn't pop through the...
Yeah. You're going to take your lining fabric that you previously ironed the 1/2 inch under. You're going to place it at the top.
It's not ready yet.
Then we're going to also do our lining fabric on the bottom and tape it. Always tape everything on the back of your hoops, guys, especially the corners, because these will fold when you put it back in. And ask us how we know. So you want to use your fabric that's long ways to make your little half. I ironed the wrong side, so she's just fixing that for me. Because you want this is the long way. Okay, so now you want to finger press that up and kind of, yep, now it's going to do a U around the top of that.
You know, when you're
Again, you could tape it in place or you can hold it in place, whatever you want to do. Steve can make it happen. Libby, that machine is amazing. I can't say enough about it. You guys hear it. It's crazy.
What are we talking about?
The 990.
The 990? It is.
Yeah.
It's
It
a
is.
beautiful machine.
It is amazing.
Okay, now you're going to take your fabric that we're going to put on the next accent, and you're going to put this at the bottom of there, placing that. Yep, and then you're going to tack it down and flip it towards you.
They basically
Okay,
have to buy the kit.
So
online.
Norma, yeah, you can buy the kit on MeTime, and it comes with the files. I have a kit for sale here today for those who already have the files. If you want to do a different color wave, we're showing you how to do it in the Star Spangled Beauty fabric. So I know the Bernina is very smooth. Okay, so now she just went under about a 1/2 inch at the top there. And this is where we're going to place our lining under the zipper. And then what you want to do is you want to tape both sides. Make sure you tape all the sides. This is on the back of the hoop. And it's going to tack down the bottom one first. Then it's going to tack down the top one. We actually tape them on the back of the hoop both at the same time, because now you're on the back of the hoop, we can put it in, and that's the next 2 steps.
Instead of pulling it out.
Back and forth, back and forth. Okay, nope, you can leave that in there. Now you're going to take this piece, which I cut a little bigger for you because it's your little stars, and this might be Barbie.
Just go up.
It will, you'll put it, do you think you should, is that
Go
going
up
to
like
show
this
through?
way?
Because that has some white. Will it show through? No, that's
No.
good. So you want to put it, turn it, and line it up with that all the way up. Yep, right there.
Okay.
Okay, that was Kimberbell calling me. So right now you have to go on to MeTime Delivered, and you can buy this whole kit, and it comes with the files, and it comes with all 3 sizes. So you can do that. I have extra kits here, so if for some reason you guys already have the designs from their very first one and the ones from the cruise, then you can certainly buy this extra kit if you'd like to make this one. Okay. So as she's doing her lining tack down, it's doing a little bean stitch underneath the zipper, which is tacking that lining, but also giving a decorative stitch under the zipper. Now it's going to do the top of hers in the same time. Tack the lining and then do the bean stitch at the top.
And this is where I should, right after this, I should change the thread color so you can see it. It does the placement line for the tabs.
Oh, if you want. You don't have to.
I don't have to because I know where I'm putting it. But somebody might want to.
Yeah. So the next step is going to be the placement for the tabs. So we are going to show you in white thread how to do that. What's Steve doing? He is matching up his little stars,
Yeah,
Troy.
I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, we even have the cool way with the thumbtacks because you were there. We're going to show him how to do that at the end also. He's really, really thinking about this.
Sorry, I have to like. Okay, we're
And have his stars perfect.
I'm gonna go with that. See how we do
Petitioning
here.
for the stars. I'm telling you. I gave him a huge piece because of the stars. So I wanted to see him how he's going to do that. I hope you made it big enough to fold down over. You're going to have to trim that. And
I think I got this.
so when you fold it down, is it going to cover the bottom? Beep.
Oh,
Same
no, it
ripper.
didn't. Okay, try again.
Oh, sorry. Same ripper. This is why we do it on the camera.
So when you're using with fabrics that you want to like, it takes a second because this is the first one. I'm sure people have done this before. Know like, oh, you got to lay the fabric this way, and then boom.
That's right. He's just fussy placing is what
just
he was
fussy
doing.
placing.
You want a different piece? You good?
I'll just go again with this piece. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got this. Keeping it real. You got it. Okay, so now we are going to place the tabs on Mary Lou's. Okay, so these are tiny little 1-inch placements for our...
But it's funny how they stitch it.
Yeah. So I'm going to have Kate zoom in.
I did put white so you could see it, but it's not.
Okay, so here's the white lines right here. Dot, 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 white, and then dot, 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 white. When they tack down the little D-ring, it is a generous placement line. So we're just going to take our little tabbies. They had us cut 3 inches of the webbing and do your little D-ring, and you're going to need tape. Some of our ladies did a wonder clip and clipped it closed while we were doing that, and that really does help keep it smushed, although we didn't have them. I thought we had our whole thing.
Well, I think that got put away, and I do have some right here.
Okay. One of our ladies from Buffalo showed us that little trick, and it was very slick.
She put it real close.
Yeah, just to kind of hold that down and closed.
Now on this one, although this one stitched a little different than it did it
Sharon,
before.
it's called the Ellie bag. It's called Ellie crossbody, E-L-L-I-E crossbody bag. Okay, so then you're going to go about a 1/2 inch above that white line that it just sewed. And you're going to tape that right into place. Above. Okay,
Oh, sorry.
got you all ready. You're going to tape it above there. You're going to do the same with that. I'm still missing 2 yards. Joanne, they are cutting them today. They are sending out the rest of the mystery quilt today. Yes, it did. It came in yesterday, and they've been cutting like crazy and shipping them out. Terry, it's on Me Time, delivered under Kimberbell, and it's called the Ellie Crossbody Bag. Okay, so go ahead and do this one.
Yeah.
And we're going to do this one the same.
And I also use the top of that V in the quilting to place it. Then you just sort of make sure that you're doing it the same on both sides. Oh, sorry.
Nope, that's okay. Okay, so now both of these are going to tack down.
But I'm going to do this just because.
Yeah, it's kind of nice just to tape that out of the way. Now, this is where you are going to raise your embroidery foot if you have to. So because on the smaller bag, we're going to show you how to do it. And then as soon as you're done with that, you take it back to DeFelt, and then you do the rest of your bag.
Still not quite where I like it, but it'll work.
We're going to just don't come over here. Just don't
Third
come
time's
over
a
here.
charm.
Just don't come over here for a second.
Third
Just
time's a charm.
Stay on Mary Lou, please. And we'll come back.
You got it.
Yep, thank
Okay,
you.
so now you can see how, you didn't show how to raise your foot. Okay, we're going to show you in the notes how to raise your foot.
Okay.
So
Actually, this one,
I'm not sure. Can you go to her screen?
Yeah.
Hold on. Kate has to come over.
Sorry.
the one thing, I went like this, and look where the presser foot is. That's going to be okay. But I don't know that it's going to be okay on the other side. So I'm going to go to...
You have to go back to the pages now because they weren't on there. Okay.
embroidery
So
foot height.
you hit your notebook first.
So
up here.
on the Radiance, on the Solaris, it used to be a piece of paper with the corner turned down.
Oh, this is a
Now
little
it's
This is a little...
Now it's a little gear.
Yes.
settings
So
here.
there's two different settings, but it's the gear now on the Radiance in the Avenir.
Cindy, it's under Kimberbell, Me Time Delivered, the Ellie Crossbody Purse.
So
Thank
then
you,
I go-
Linda.
and I'm going to take it up one.
Oh, sorry.
And then the one way to do it is you hold on to, and it takes us one by one across the top.
Remember, all Brother machines and all Baby Lock machines, hold that button in and it will go one step at a time over those like hazard areas. Then you let it roll and it'll go and tack it down
Then it's going to go to the other side,
and do the same thing.
and I'm going to let it go a little bit, and then I'm going to hold it down because it seems to catch. If it's going to catch right here. So now I'm going to do that one at a time.
One step at a time, that really helps you. Try not to forget about that.
And once it gets up on top of it, then you can let it go.
Look at this. I can slow it down one stitch at a time.
Oh, and a Berninas, you can too. Okay, now you're going to remove all tape from your projects. All tape that's on there, you want to
Front
get that
and
out of the
back.
way.
Well, sort of,
Front,
because this
yeah.
is my next step to,
Thumbtacks.
yes. Because we've
So.
got the back. There's your back.
You always want to make sure your lining's tacked down right as soon as you do that step. You can leave the
No,
tape on
I
the back.
leave that because it's
You're
still
going to
outside
go run.
the
But the
stitch
front, you want to take all the tape off.
line. But I'm going to tell you what I like to do. Okay, now because I messed it up the last time when I could have used the other part of the zipper.
Oh. She's going to fix that this time.
Yep.
At this point, you are to open your zipper 3/4 of the way.
So, but because this has two, whoops, that has a piece of, oh, that one went across, and I guess I should have done that sooner.
Yeah, that was the little bit of tape.
No, it has,
So they want to see how you did the raising the foot again. So can we go back onto this screen?
Yeah, I just need to move the.
I'll talk to you real quick.
can you get in? Okay. Let me get out of your way.
And then I'll need to go back to the computer to.
Okay. Oops, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
That's okay. This is what we do. Okay, so Stephen or Meredith, which button?
So it's the settings button up here,
Yep.
and it is on page 8 of 12. Embroidery foot height. If we tap on there. When you see the black box around the numbers, that is
The default.
the default. So smaller is closer to the plate. Down here is taller or higher. So we bumped ours up to 0.08 inches.
So now we can put it back to default because we're
Back to
done.
default? Okay.
Okay. I wanted to get this out of the way so I could do this.
Nope, that goes in the middle.
I know, But I have to, I guess I don't have to.
What's my
That
next
one
step?
goes in the middle. Yeah.
No, I meant because I was doing that.
We always kind of put a piece of tape on that.
And
Oh, did you find? Oh, how are you? Okay, great.
Do I quilt?
You quilt now.
Okay, cool.
Oh, is that?
Look at those stars, how
You did a good
perfectly
job.
placed they are.
I also like to tape these because
All right, Kathy, let me check with them.
I like to do that only because when you put that top on and those flop up, then you risk
Right.
messing stuff up. So we've got
This
our-
is the slick part. So they have this thumbtack method. And what they'll say to you is in these crosshairs here, in your directions, it will show you whatever size bag you're doing. All right, Kate, right here. You're going to take these thumbtacks and you're going to put them through those little crosshairs that quilted. So on this 6x10 bag, we're going to put them through there.
you have to hold it just to.
And then turn it over. I do one at a time. But then you find that hole again,
see, there's a hole here and there's a hole there.
and you put it back through this side. Now you have these points are at your crosshairs. They're thumbtack points. Now you take the piece that you previously quilted has a double stitch down at the bottom. That indicates to you that that's the bottom of the bag. So you're going to take the very first, let's do it this way so they can see you.
Okay.
You're going to take the very first crosshairs and you're going to poke them through with that thumbtack so that your quilting diamonds match up. What? Oh, okay. Not sure what's going on with Kimberbell. Okay.
Yeah, I think they might have had trouble because I tried to place the order.
Oh, you were?
I could have placed it last night, but I left it in my cart, and of course it disappeared from my cart. So I went to do it this morning, and it.
Yeah. Oh, that might be Kimberbell.
Okay, so you're going to tape these down. So it holds in place.
And then after you tape down, you're going to pop out those thumbtacks and you're going to go in and do a stitch around all four sides. And then you only have one more step. Yes, it's very slick the way they figured that out.
Throw an extra piece right there.
So
tend to
you're
have
all,
trouble
and
with
now you're
that
going to quilt
side.
the middle part. Yep.
Take them out because you don't want the needle to or the foot
Find
to
that.
mess that.
It's just a slick way. It is in your directions when you get the kit for sure.
Okay. And I'm going to slow it down when it gets up here a little bit, just because I can.
Okay, can you show them how you're slowing it down?
Okay, I've got my finger on the...
Yes, Troy, they
Go
have
button.
forgotten. Even in class, we had some people forget, but the needle is far away from them, so it's fine. But you definitely just want to try to get rid of them.
It does go around this twice.
So this is one of their tack downs. It's just going to tack that down twice. Okay. So where are you, Mr. Steven?
Done with the quilting?
Okay. So now you're going to do your lining. So come on up here. And you're going to turn your hoop to the back side.
I can do this off.
You can if you want. You're going to turn your hoop to the back. Oh, you're going to trim out that stabilizer in between those two zipper lines first. Do you want me to help you with that, or do you have it? With no glasses, you're going to do that.
Oh yeah, I got this. We're good.
Okay, just in between these two lines. Do not hit those stitches. Well, why do you even wear glasses then if you don't need them?
Because I see him from far away.
Oh, that's how
Is
mine
that-
are.
Close
Mine are
up
for
is,
driving.
close up is better without the glasses on
Yeah.
or contacts in. If you're farsighted.
And I do go a little
Nearsighted,
further.
I mean.
Okay, now you're going to take your lining fabric, turn your hoop over to the back, and attach your lining fabric and tape all 4 corners. So Mary Lou only has 1 step left. And here's the tape. And there's her last piece of fabric, which is the lining. Okay, now you're going to take your lining fabric and you're going to put one here. And you're going to put one here. Hoping that's wide enough.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know.
The cutting of it's perfect.
Look, it's super straight to here, to each side.
Oh.
I think it's a little too small.
Is it the right one?
Yeah, because this one would be the.
Does it go the other way? No?
Yeah, let's see if it goes the other way.
Better.
See if it fits before we iron it. Yes.
Yep.
I ironed that one wrong too. Good thing our iron's on. It takes 3 people to make the poppy purse, and it takes 3 people to make an Ellie bag.
Find some sewing buddies.
Okay.
You know, that's what we should do every day. We should meet for lunch and sew.
Oh, I'd love
that's
to.
Yeah.
Heavenly.
Sip and sew. Let's do
We'll meet
it.
for lunch. We'll have lunch. We'll eat a salad.
And we'll
and we'll just
sew
sew
for the afternoon.
for the rest of
That'd
the
be
afternoon.
lovely. Okay, now you can take the folded part and put it up to the bottom of that zipper. That is correct. And now you're going to tape all those corners into place. The lining fabric you picked is beautiful.
Thank you.
Kate picked it.
Thanks, Kate.
Make sure there's no bubbles. Okay, so Mary Lou is now placing her lining fabric on the back of the hoop, covering all the stitches. It actually will go up the top of that hoop a little bit closer than the bottom.
Right.
So you just cover
Yeah.
all your stitches.
And there's plenty right there.
Plenty of
if you can see
spot.
that. Well, we can't, but
Yeah. At this point, you make sure your zipper was open 3/4 of the way before you put your thumbtacks in, before you put your backing on. These bags are almost done except for the straps, which we'll talk about after. Okay. You're tape happy there, but you're okay.
he wants
first
to
time.
make.
We have some people that are tape happy.
Well, I saw.
Lots of security.
There you go.
Whoops! I saw more than that at the show.
That's right.
You know, because you're traumatized.
I know.
If you ever like mistape something.
Oh my gosh, if you have to rip it out, we
Yeah.
know. Okay, so he's putting his hoop back on, and he's going to do the tack down of the bottom of the lining first. It'll do that bean stitch under the zipper. Then he'll do the top of the lining.
So can I see this area here too when we're sewing? So with the Bernina, I'm just going to stop it 1 second here. So if you know you want to sew slow with the Bernina, your speed control is also the slider here.
Get out.
So if I know I want to sew slow to begin with, I'm going to put the slider all the way down. I'm going to press and hold the start so that way it starts sewing, and then it'll sew slow like that. And then if I want to speed it up,
That's
I can
slick.
speed it up and make it go fast.
That's very
And
slick.
then if I'm in an area, I need to go slow again, I can slow it down just by the slider.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Pretty neat.
That is very neat.
Okay, so Mary Lou's going around twice, but it is only going around 3/4 of the way. It's leaving an opening in the bottom of the lining.
Oh, it just talked to me.
Okay, so now we're going to unhoop this. Maybe.
Yep, we did.
I like to use purple scissors. I like to trim from the back. But however you guys do it, it's fine. But if you go to the back here, you're going to see your opening. You want to leave at least 1 inch there, and then 1/4 inch all the way around including right through that zipper. And these purple scissors cut right through those zippers. Those zippers look like they were metal in the hoop, in the kits, but they are not. They're plastic. So see how Mary Lou's making that a little bit longer down the bottom there, because we're going to tuck that in after we flip it. This bag does flip twice. You will flip it once through the lining, then you'll flip it again through the zipper.
And will we use our Tiffany's tape for the,
We will use Tiffany's tape to seal it up. Absolutely.
which is really Annie's, but
It's really Annie's, but we'd call it Tiffany's tape.
because she basically introduced us to it.
She did. I'll get a little piece of that because we have iron in there.
Yes. Did it go around twice?
While the camera view's on, I wanted to show them the needle threader. So one thing I think is neat about the Bernina needle threader is that it threads like a normal sewing machine, like they all do. But when you use the needle threader here and around to the cutter, and you press the needle threader button, it threads the needle for you. But then the other thing it does is it holds the tail up out of the way. So the tail isn't hanging down.
You want to give me that here?
So when you go to stitch or something like that, every time you use a needle threader,
you
the
go.
tail is not loose. It's always held up out of the way, which is, I think, a pretty neat feature that they've developed on this machine. So I
Pretty cool.
keep going? Do I sew this
Or are
part?
you?
I sewed this
Oh, yeah.
stitch. Okay, so go again. Okay.
Nope, you should
Yep,
be
we're
done.
going to do the lining now. Yeah,
Oh,
Keep
the
going.
top
okay.
of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did the bottom lining, now he's doing the top.
Oh, that's the
Oh, you're
tab.
doing the
Oh, he's
tabs.
doing the
Okay,
tabs
so
now.
we're
I was
stopped
going to
now.
say, I think he did that part.
Okay, I didn't know he did the top. This is your
I can stop
tabbies.
it.
That's fine. You want to do that
Keep going.
Yep.
Okay.
because we know where they
Okay.
go.
What I'm going to do, before I start to turn, this is too much fabric to
All the bulk.
all that bulk. It's easier if you trim it right now before you flip it.
The only thing you don't trim is the lining fabric. Don't trim the lining fabric, but trim all the other stuff out of there.
Now I can turn it.
Okay,
turn it
so those
whichever
were your
is
little
best.
tabbies. You want to bring them up to a flat surface to place them. So, as you can see, they're right there. We know it's these V's. We know you just want to go like right above that one.
Okay.
And we know you want to go right above that. You just kind of want to even it up where your little placements are. The placement stitch, again, is very generous, but you want to make sure you're at least an inch, a half inch out. Yep. They can even be up a little bit more because I made you some pretty nice tabbies. There you go. Stitch up, tape above the stitch line. Correct. Look at you, you little bag maker. There you go. And I'll do the same on this side.
When do you move the zipper pull?
You will move the zipper pull before you put the backing on. The part that you previously quilted, you will move it then, after you do these tabbies.
Okay. These we can sew on?
Yep. Now, how about your embroidery height of your foot? Does that change it at all? Because this is pretty thick to go through.
Let's see. I think we'll be okay. We'll try it here.
Okay.
Do we have a turn? We did some out there.
I think I'm going to raise mine too up just a little bit.
I don't think I put mine back.
Here you are, Miss Mary Lou.
Thank you. I like to get up in there and push it all out without putting it through the fabric.
Let's see here.
I gave you a piece right there on the tape dispenser.
Oh, okay. Actually, I could do it right now, right here.
Where are you? On us?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mary Lou is going to take this little Tiffany tape, the by Annie's sticky tape, and we're just going to press it on there And then she's going to peel it off, and we're going to tuck it under. And you can whip stitch it closed. We had some people do that on the cruise. Or you can steam a seam it closed. Or you can
just
use
let
this.
it go.
You can let it go. Whatever you want to do.
So I'm going to turn it in. And attach my fabric. Usually I press it, and I didn't press it this time. I did the tape first.
You're going to hit it again with the back. Okay, so now, Stephen, you're ready to put your backing on. So come on up. Take all your tape off. Open your zipper 3/4 of the way. You want to bring it into the middle of these two. What I like to do is put a piece of tape on this just so it doesn't mess with the backing.
I like to do that too.
I'm sure you do.
Yep.
Now you're going to get 2 thumbtacks because Mary Lou was bright enough to bring in her thumbtacks. And you're going to take, in the book, yours is the 8x8. So you're going to put it through these 2 that are up and over. So I'm assuming it's these here. Now, you want to do it this way first. Then you go and move it. So you poke the hole. Then you move it to the other side. And you take that thumbtack out and you put it right through that same hole. Right through that same hole. Okay, then you it depends on what size bag you're making, but not very much. Okay, so then you have your little points. You see your points are right there. Now you're looking at the piece you previously quilted. There's a double line down here that's closer. That indicates that's the bottom of your bag. So now you're going to make sure your zipper's open, and you're going to place those diamonds with those diamonds and match them up. It's just a really cool way to match up the pattern that they quilted. Again, if you're using directional fabric or piecing fabric like we are, maybe this will match it up. Okay, so Mary Lou now sealed the bottom of her bag, and now she's opening her zipper and it's going to flip it again through the zipper.
I feel like a scientist. I do.
Well, it is kind of like science. Okay,
Yeah.
So now you're going to tape all 4 sides of your
Gotcha.
back on there, and you're going to go put that in the machine and tack it down. Then you'll only have one more step too. Oh my goodness. Mary Lou will show the strapping after we do hers. We're not going to actually do it, but we'll show her how we do it.
I'm thinking if they had 12 by 22, if they had 1/3 of a yard of one color, they could do the whole bag.
Okay.
But they need,
Look at Stephen listening, taking the thumbtacks out before he goes to sew. Smart move there.
I messed up my zipper with the tape.
I'm a good listener, but in school I got check minus when it came to talking.
So did I.
I did. I was
Shocker.
I was an excessive talker.
Yes. And on your
believe
report
it.
card,
I
talks too
believe
much.
it.
Talks too much.
I got that also.
Yes. Yep. Class
Yeah.
clown.
I believe
Doesn't
that.
pay attention.
I believe that.
We wouldn't expect anything else, Steve.
That's right, right?
Okay, now you're going to tack that down, and then you're going to bring it back up, and we'll put your lining on. What happened there?
No, my tape got caught on the zipper, so I had to undo the zipper first. I mean, undo the tape to be able to
We
get through
gotcha.
it. Yeah, 'cause it's
We're all
like,
there,
"Wah,
Steve.
wah."
It doesn't surprise me. I know, right?
It really doesn't.
Talks too much.
No, I was the quiet one in school. You guys were all definitely
me.
Steve, but not me. The teachers used to say, your daughter is so reserved, and my mother would say, Mary Lou?
Not at home.
I had 7 younger brothers and sisters I had to take
That's
care of.
right. That's right. You were busy.
Yeah, sometimes that happens,
I remember one time in first grade. Now, let's go back to first grade. You're 6 years old, right?
right?
I'm in first grade, and my girlfriend Joycey and I got sent out in the hall because we were talking too much. So our desks are out in the hall, and my mom came to pick me up for a dentist appointment. And back then, they could come down to get you out of your
Oh, yeah,
room.
but they
and I'm
didn't.
sitting in the hall.
She's like, "What'd you do now,
I was
honey?"
only 6 years old. Look at this bag. How cute.
So there's our bag.
Okay, so adorable. This is the 6x10 size. There's the 8x8 size. Now she'll just go over what we do with the straps. Just take them off of here and go over what you do with the straps.
Well, I mean, I can show them
Okay,
with.
she'll show you with the strappy there. So cute. And they give you a little charm in that kit.
They do. All right. While Steve finishes up his, I'll show you how you do this strap. You've got these pieces right here, and we're going to take this one, and we're going to feed that through, bring it down, and they have you do a, make a little box on here, a little X. I think it's, there it is. You can see that. So I'll use a clip and do like I did in the class. Then you're going to take one of these and bring it down so it's, get that out of the way.
The
So it's all in the
directions
face.
are in the book, but Mary Lou has it down to a science. So just watch this.
Then you bring this other piece up and you're keeping that
I'll go in the
this
same
all
way.
the way, same way. So I got to turn that because.
Okay, now you're going to bring it out, turn it over.
Go up through here, down through
And you're
here.
going to place your lining fabric face down, and you're going to tape all 4 sides of that in. You can do new tape or you can reuse. That's fine. Just put 4 little corners. You'll be fine.
That's how you adjust it. So you have this like this. This is down here. This is like this.
So you sew an
Keep it
X there.
The X goes there, and you put this here.
And the webbing that came in the kit is absolutely beautiful. It's got like a sheen to it. It's got that gold. It does come in the kit. If you do order the kit offline, you will get the files and the kit. But if you want an additional kit, we have these also, but you would have to have the files already.
Someone did say they found this on
Amazon.
Amazon.
This
It was 3/4 inch.
it's 3/4 inch, that light goldy. I mean, it's gorgeous.
But they
Look
said
at
it
that
came in all
sheen.
different colors.
Oh, wow.
So you may want to adjust this because this is an awfully long strap.
But that's what the adjustment thing is for,
But they can also trim some of it off. And
if
then-
you wanted to.
Yeah. And what I said on the cruise was because it was so long, if you cut an extra 6 inches off, you
had
have this
enough.
bag,
To do that bag, yeah.
and then I can take this off and put it on the new bag.
Put it on the new bag. Yeah, it's a great
Unless
kit.
you're giving it away as a gift.
And
then
they
you don't
used
wanna
to be
do that.
$45 online. So now they're down to $36 online. You are getting the extra 10% back for this particular kit for us because our 10% is going away on the 15th. But oh,
There you
look
go.
at how cute. And here's the mommy, the bigger one. There is still another size a little smaller than this. But I think
And
these
it's
two
in a
sizes are
5x7
perfect.
hoop, so you can
It's
imagine
gotta be
this is
very
gonna be
small.
a little one. I think it tells you here what the finished size is. Maybe not.
Okay, Steven is done. Let's see how his bag turned out.
So to open the hoop, you just take this and you squeeze. And it pops the hoop open.
There you
Crazy.
go. It's very crazy.
Crazy. Okay, so now you're going to take, we find it easier to trim from the back because this part here you want to leave open a little bit. So kind of go down here and then trim 1/4 inch all the way around, leaving more in that bottom. You want to use the rotary cutter, go right ahead. We use purple scissors, but you do what you want. You're going to go right through the zipper and everything.
Yep.
don't you just use the purple scissors like we told you to?
And just remember down here to leave that one part open.
Yeah. So
Just
quarter
wanted
inch.
to stop first.
Oh my Lord. Boys are so different.
Brother. Should have put a rotary cutter.
Again, down here, leave that fabric there. Did you just shush me?
Did.
Oh my gosh, he just shushed me, people, and everybody heard him.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm used to you. Okay, so what else do we have in the bubbles here while Mr. Stevens trying to trim his with a rotary cutter?
They want to know what fabric's in the kit.
Okay, so if you would order the kit from Me Time today, you would get this. You would get this green flower and this peachy color flower one. You would get the lining. You would get batting. You would get strapping. You would get hardware. You would get the zipper. You will get the charm. It is a really good kit. It really is a good kit.
The zipper.
The zipper. Everything's really a nice
That.
kit. And you'll get the files and the directions are printed. And you'll get all 3 sizes.
And you'll get what you need to make it.
You've got some supporting you.
What's that?
Oh, you went to the scissors.
I
Yes.
would do what Steve is doing. Thank you.
So now he's doing a quarter inch all the way around,
Troy thought it
flipping
was
his corners.
making her nervous that he was going to cut into the stitches.
And this here, you're going to want to get rid of this tape here and this fabric here. Get rid of that bulk. Do not cut your lining fabric. Do not cut the lining fabric. I repeat, do not cut the lining fabric. I know, Troy, I know. Okay, so the spring event, we only have a few left, okay? That is item 101, and it is for the 24th and 25th.
It's the 24th and 25th. We've talked about it recently before, but I'll do a little talk about it again. So our spring event is coming up. It's the end of May. The days that we have open are the 24th and 25th. It is Saturday and Sunday. You have an opportunity to go through 4 different classes. We're also going to have a representative from Dime there as well, and
Brother.
Brewer, OASD, and stuff like that too. Dime, Liz from there, she's going to join us. But this is one of the projects she'll be making. So you're going to make a rope bowl and learn how to do the embroidery base and sew up a rope bowl with Mary Lou and Kathy in their class. You're going to do an IQ designer project in Gloria's class.
It's going to be that pillow.
Oh, you're going to do this pillow. This pillow here.
Nobody's seen it yet.
No one's seen the pillow. Oh, so they're going to make this pillow. So you're going to matching charm to go with your matching pillow. So you're going to have a red, white, and blue pillow that's going to look like this. And we have ScanNCut projects planned.
Jean jacket. Everybody's getting a jean jacket.
Everyone's getting a jean
And you're
jacket.
making a mini duffel bag in Tiff's
Mini
class.
duffel. I wish we had
gonna
that
be
mini
fun.
duffel from Tiffany.
know.
Tiffany got put together a really mini duffel, so it'll be a good project. So join us for our spring event. Also do a private shopping experience for the first evening of everyone's event that they're coming. We're gonna get you over here to the shop to do some sipping, some
Munching.
shopping, some
Munchin'.
munching. So we look forward to it.
nice
so
little happy hour.
Please join us. The hotel's really nice. You stay right there at
On
the
site.
Crown
at
Plaza.
the Crown Plaza. You come downstairs, you get a really nice breakfast. Breakfast is served from 7 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Class starts at 9. You sew, we feed you a really nice lunch. And then we have an eating program planned. So it'll be a really nice 2 days. So please join us. The last 2 days we have are that Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, now you're going to flip it inside the lining first. I'll get you another piece of.
Need to have these classes over Zoom. Beth, I agree. I think after we do the projects in the event, we're going to bring them to you guys in a virtual format too.
Okay, and what's next in the bubble? We have. Okay, so I am selling the fat quarter bundle of this fabric. Last week I sold the fabric by the yard and it went flying out of here. We're still offering that on comments sold, but this fat quarter bundle will give you, I believe there's 24, maybe 32.
There are 24 fat quarters in here.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
So it's like 6 yards of fabric.
Yeah, and it's every single one of the new
Yep.
Star Spangled.
You can do a lot with a fat quarter. A fat quarter is 18 inches by 22, so it gives you a good cut with fabric. And a lot of patterns call for fat quarters in different things.
I know.
So
Okay, so here's the Charmer runner that we made, and this kit I'm selling, there's only 15 of these kits. So you're getting that cute little
What?
lunchbox.
okay. Oh, this is really good.
Thanks.
So
I can't believe you said that.
so you are getting this Charmer table runner kit
Here,
in this little
lunchbox.
lunchbox. So you'll get this little lunch tin, and inside here is the pattern to make it.
Binding,
Oh my, you got a
the charm pack,
charm pack, binding.
and the backing.
backing,
And
just
enough
that
backing
batting.
to do wraparound
Just-
because we did the wraparound. So
Okay.
Patty Underwood and I, this was a joint effort. I started this on Friday and got all these cut and some sewn together, and she finished it. So it's beautiful. So I couldn't refuse these little lunch boxes, and I thought this is the cutest kit ever. So
We'll check on that, Kathy. What did you talk about? The fat bundle was on wait list. We'll just go back to that
okay,
and see.
we can get more fat quarter bundles for sure.
So we can
She
put
already
those in.
ordered more of those.
That's cute. I think those are gone. Good luck whoever got those. So.
Oh, that's cute.
Yep.
Okay, so that's our Charmer. Fat quarter bundle, we definitely can get more of these in. There's a jelly roll. We can get these also.
So jelly roll with these fabrics. Any of the fabrics that come from Maywood, they're like blender fabrics. You can see them all
Oh my
here.
gosh.
But this is a jelly
beautiful.
roll form. So you're going to get 1 or 2 of each of these fabrics. Jelly rolls are 2.5 inch squares, or 2.5 inch strips. And you get about 42 of them in here. So we love the fabric. Red, white, and blue is good time. It's good
Yeah.
all through the summer, good year round. So,
Okay, this charm is also new, and it's from our Americana line, which we are doing at the event.
That's a
Lori Holt.
cute little charm.
Yeah.
So the pillow is going to look like this.
Yep, it's exactly going to look like
Oh,
that.
it would, Beth. It would make a cute rug. It would.
Yes, the
Yep.
charm. Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
Would make a great rug. And I have one more kit. So this particular pattern is going to be free with this kit here. So here's the beginning of it. All right. This is just a free pattern from Moda. They're called the Moda Bake Shop. And I put together a layer cake and the white fabrics to do this 72 by 72 one. This one is going to be 32 by 32, and we just started it. Paula put these together for us this morning, the strips. But how adorable cute is this? Carol helped us with all the half square triangles. She was in here, lickety split piecing is her thing. So it was great getting this together. But I love this fabric, and I'm just like, what else can we do with these pre-cuts? So that's why I'm offering you the Charmer. I'm offering you the layer cake and the jelly rolls, and it's the fat quarter bundle. Grab it. They're just fabulous fabrics.
So this is the version in the charm pack.
Mm-hmm.
But the version you will get will be able to complete the layer cake version.
Mm-hmm.
It's equipped at 72 inches by 72. So you will get the layer cake and
The white fabric.
2.5 yards, 2 3/4 yards, 2
2 2/3.
2 2/3 yards of the white fabric,
Right.
plus the pattern to be able to make this quilt. That's a beautiful quilt. Yeah.
It's so great.
Yep.
Not one of these fabrics are directional. So it's all tossed. So that means no matter where you put these fabrics, they're going to be fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was the flag charm supposed to be for sale today?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
We just got these in, and I was allowed to sell them, I hope.
I think so.
Okay, so what else do we have in here? We have some hoops that we used today. So we used the 6x10 hoop is what Mary Lou used today for her purse. Some machines come with this, but most of the big dog machines do not. So this is an extra machine that you hoop that you could buy, and this is the 6x10. A lot of Kimberbell projects are done in the 6x10. The 8x8 is what we would have done with Steven's project. He used the bigger hoop on the Bernina, but this is the 8x8. Now, the Bernina hoops are separate from the Baby Lock. They don't have a slide bar.
Different hoops.
Okay, they're different hoops. But if you were to do this on a Baby Lock or a Brother machine, you would want this 8x8. That will give you the bigger purse. Okay, now, again, guys, those hoops are still reduced. and we're still giving 10% back for a few more days. This is the time to get them. If you need those, and those don't come with any of the machines, the 8x8. Okay, is that everything? Do we have any more?
Of the hoops, or
Oh, okay, what's
Sorry.
next?
I have the enchanted.
Oh, okay, I did put this pre-order in. Okay, so this is a pre-order for their winter project that is coming up. Enchanted Winter. This one's going to be a 40 by 40 quilt. It's all done in the hoop besides some sewing of the piecing. But each of these blocks are done in the hoop. How adorable are they? So this one we will definitely be doing online. It does not come out till September. We will probably start these in October. And then it's going to last all winter. It's not just Christmas. So this is a really pretty one. We're doing a pre-order right now. You're going to get this in your bundle, the cute little needle minder. There's an embellishment kit, a fabric kit, and a thread set. Okay, so hoops are not in the bubble.
They were.
Okay, they were. You can go back. What number was 8x8 hoop is item 106 for the 8x8 hoop, sold 106. And if you want the 6x10 hoop, it's sold 107. Okay. We'll go through those all next week, the pre-orders. And then we just have some notions. So I did put in, again, the 9014 needles. These are the 5-pack. Again, it's only $19.95 for all these. You still get your 10% back. I have in our Fermore snips, which we used all day today. Oh,
like
look
those,
at that
yes,
spark!
yes. Look at how cute that is.
Wait, we got to show them. Oh, how cute is Steven? Your purse is so cute. Show the back. Oh,
I'm in love with that. That is
that's good. Kate really wanted us to use this fabric, and I'm glad we did. Look at your purse.
Look how nice. You did very
You
good.
did very good. We'll just make you a strap. What? Oh, he found his glasses. Yay. You can see now.
They were on the floor under my desk.
Whoa.
So let's just pretend that
step
this
on
is a red one, and then let's just put a strap on and pretend, because we'll make a red strap for you to match. But look at how cute this would be. Oh my gosh, Steven, you did good.
Thank you.
This is cute. So again, this is all in that back quarter bundle, guys. So cute. Oh my gosh. Kate, we'll have to make you a strap, and then this can be Kate's because she picked the fabric. We'll make you a strap. Cute. Okay, so my favorite purple scissors. Okay, great.
We love
I always
those.
put the Kais in. Definitely put the Kais in. And then our last item is going to be this bundle again. We have just a few of these left.
My favorite thing.
This is adorable. Bloom Where You Were Planted. It is a Riley Blake. It is for the Be in My Bonnet Riley Blake red one. You're getting a pack of needles, and you're getting 4 Metler threads in this cute little canvas bag. It's only $27.95. You're getting the $280 off back in your account. Very cute. Very cute gift. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, good. Yeah. He did good. How cute, cute. So the fabric is just adorable, guys. I just wanted to do
It's
some things
adorable.
with
That's
all
right.
this fabric. So you can do quilts, you can do purses, you can do table runners, whatever you guys want. Okay, so they want a kit like Steve's. Okay, so tomorrow night, our favorite things. Gloria's out of town. So Steve and Joni
When
are
the
going
cat's
to do
away.
the show. And Tommy and Steve are coming up with something with Kate. So definitely tune in tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. There's going to be some action. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in to both shows today. We appreciate it. Where's our little poppy bag? So...
Oh.
We have the Ellie bags and we have the Poppy bag. It was a purse day for us, and we're not bag ladies. Tiffany,
No.
this is all you again. All right. Thanks, everybody.